Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a huge haul and a very special haul. You guys will have already seen it in the title by the time you're watching this, but I kind of did a hint yesterday when I filmed my other video. That video right now is not getting the attention that it deserves because I didn't really know how to label it. I don't do hashtags or anything. So if you're watching this, please head over and watch my video that I posted yesterday. It's like a 45-minute long video, so if you like long videos, it's all Bath & Body Works, and I still can't get over it. I'm still in disbelief. It's something I'm going to tell everybody in my life about. It was just such a cool thing. Just amazing. So please go watch that if you haven't, but this is going to be a very special haul. I'm going to save the most exciting things for last. I thought about making them a whole separate video, but I haven't burned them, and I just don't feel like I have that much of an opinion other than what am I trying to say? Right off the bat, cold sniff. That's really all the opinion that I have. And I feel like not that many people have talked about it because of what it is, that I don't really even know how to compare my thoughts to other people's. It's been a while since I watched the videos. There's just been so much going on. I did tell you guys that I had jury duty today. I actually got let go at noon, which was a great surprise, because I was told that they could hold you there all day. Well, till 4 or whatever. I don't know the latest they can hold you, but I actually got chosen, and I don't want to say too much, so I don't know what you can and can't say, but I have to go back for 2 days in a week or two. So I mean, only one of the days I'm supposed to work, and it's actually a Friday, so I mean, I think that's gonna benefit me to switch somebody so that I have Friday night off, which I can't do a whole lot because I work Saturday morning. I'm on daylight now. Every 4 weeks I switch from night shift to day shift, so that's why if you guys hear me and maybe get confused, my job, I don't know. Once January hits, I will be in a permanent position, and I have a permanent position, but it's weird. So I'm on daylight right now. I'm switching this week to go to daylight, so I will work that Saturday morning. But I got done today at 12. I got to go grocery shopping, which I spent $144 at Walmart, which is literally insane because I just got basics like eggs, butter, pasta, detergent, literally the most basic stuff, and $144. And I try to get good deals, and I use Ibotta, and I use Fetch Rewards, and I do all that ish, and it's just ridiculous. I feel so weird right now because I don't have earrings in. I had them out from when I wore big earrings to the Luke Combs concert, and I just haven't put in my regular earrings, so it's really bugging me. But I have a bunch of little hauls and exciting things to show you guys. So we'll start off. I want to show you guys what I am burning today. So this is Island Margarita. I had this, so in my candle collection, where I store everything, I kind of pulled, because I couldn't fit them all on the top shelf for one, but the ones that I couldn't fit, I kind of went through and picked what scents do I want to try and use before I switch over to fall. So Island Margarita was one of them, and I just saw a video or an Instagram post. It might have just been an Instagram post. I don't remember. I'm so bad. I'm sorry, guys. I want to give credit, but I just can never remember who said what, and it just all gets jumbled in my head. But I just saw or heard whatever, that Island Margarita, somebody burned it, and they said it filled their entire house. It was crazy. It was a powerhouse, and I wasn't super excited about it. I do like Island Margarita, but I just used I used a spray hand sanitizer, which take forever to get through, and a regular pocket pack, and I felt like that was enough Island Margarita for me. But this is the only candle I have in Island Margarita, and it is a very good scent. On its own, I have not had it in a candle except a single wick, which I feel like that's a whole different realm of a category, that they don't compete. So we're gonna see how it is in a 3-wick, and I want to do that video for you guys about my opinions on post-burn reviews. So I actually had another candle before it. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I burned that 3 or 4 burns, so I'm gonna try and do the same with this one, 3 or 4 burns, and then move on, so that way I can comprise a whole video about everything. Bro, he's chewing on a piece of plastic. I don't even care. Okay, first off, let's get started. So I'm gonna show you a gift from a friend. So my really close friend, she's a bridesmaid at my wedding. She is the sweetest, and I swear every time she goes to the outlets with her family or her boyfriend, she always gets me something. She does not have to do that at all, but it makes me so happy every time she does, of course, and I clearly don't need anything else. But this time she gave me the bag and it still had the receipt in it, and there's 4 items, and that's all she got. She just bought me stuff. She didn't even get anything for herself, and it just, I know I don't need anything else, and I already have these scents, but it doesn't make it any less like meaningful. And I actually like, I'm gonna tell you when I talk about them, like my perspective. Okay, so the one item I couldn't find, and I just texted her and I said, what's the other lotion that you got me? Because I can't think for the life of me. If I think of it, I will let you guys know, like in some future video. It was just another lotion. It wasn't a body cream, it was a lotion. And she can't think of what it is either. She said she thinks it's something pumpkin, but I don't think, because it would have been from SAS, and there's really no pumpkin scents from SAS. Everything was SAS products. So I just cannot remember for the life of me what it was. And it's gonna bug me so bad, but I must have put this stuff away because this one item was like the whole way in the back in its little category that I put it in, and I can't find the other one because this one was the whole way in the back. Like I knew that I didn't film this yet. I don't think. Okay, so the other lotion that I found was Orange Vanilla Twist. So you guys know that when I was at the one outlet in Maryland, I got the spray and the lotion. Wait, was that? Yeah, I think it was at that outlet. So I'm very excited for this because yes, I already have the lotion, but sprays, you guys know, take forever to get through. So I think 2 lotions for 1 spray is going to be like the most ideal combination. I think I'll be able to finish them, like all 3 products up at the same time when I go to use them. And this is something I'm actually really excited about. So we'll see if I hold on to this or if I put it in a project, use it up, because it's like, it's giving like carnival, fall, festival kind of vibes. So we'll see. I have so much I have to get through before fall hits. I'm like running to the finish line. That's what I feel like. Okay, the next 2 are Fine Fragrance Mists. The first one is At the Beach. This is, well, I don't know if this is the newest packaging, but if you guys watch my project, use it up, I did put At the Beach in my project. The body lotion, the shower gel, and the mist. But this packaging of this mist is not the same one that I have, and I know the one I have is old. So, and this is from 2022. So this is, I think, the newest one. So I would much rather use up the one that I have and keep this one because I don't have any other At the Beach products other than this one now once I finish up my full set. And this is a great scent. This is something that I'm very glad that I have a backup of. It's just not something that I would have bought myself. So that's why I love getting Bath and Body Works as gifts, because it's like what other people think you'll like, and it just means a lot. It means a lot to me. And then the last one, because I couldn't find the other one, this is Pure Wonder. So this is just the most beautiful packaging. I love Pure Wonder. It's just one of those ones that like I constantly spray it when I go through my collection. It's the perfect perfumey scent. I've actually haven't worn this on my body yet because you guys know I only like do my full sets together. And this is Pure Wonder, something that I have like the Glotion, the body scrub, the mist, the shower gel, the body cream, the body lotion. Like I have literally almost everything. So to have an extra one of these, I can keep it in my backups, and if I don't finish, like my Glotion, I'm not going to get to that this summer. I just know I'm not. So if I use Pure Wonder sometime in the winter, I can have this for the Glotion for next summer, if that makes sense. So this just smells so good, and this is something I'm definitely not sad about having as a backup. So those are the 3 things that my friend Elena got for me. Okay, now moving on. So this is a random haul. I was with my mom at the mall a couple days ago, and she was in Victoria's Secret, and honestly, that store is getting like awful. Like I was standing in there and I'm like, Mom, why do we even shop here anymore? Like everything on the pink side is just so juvenile, and I know it's like aimed that way, but usually I would get like a hoodie or a crew neck that, even though it said pink on it, like it's just something to lounge in the house or whatever, but everything was just like bright colors and like these, like those cinch dresses. Like unless you're like 100 pounds and like 12, I don't know, It depends. They have to be like done tastefully, and I feel like, I don't know. I'm not trying to like judge anybody. I was like, there's nothing in here I want, and like I felt like we were never gonna leave. So I'm like, I'm gonna run literally right across the mall and go straight over to Bath and Body Works. I was like, I'll be back. So I was in and out of there before she even was done. I still ended up standing in Victoria's Secret and Pink, and their deals are like not good in my opinion at all. I think they're trash. So I got this little bag, and there's 4 things, and these were 75% off. There was no label. It was actually at the front of the store in like a little tiny like glass bin. There was just random stuff, and I knew that the other products were from SAS, like hand creams and like that, whatever that strawberry one, I can never remember, the strawberry Bellini, whatever it is, berry Bellini. There was like hand creams of that. So I figured the whole thing was 75% off, and I saw these. So I asked at the register, and she goes, oh yeah, those are 75% off. And I was like, yes, score. So it is 4 of the same thing. It is Mango Mai Tai and the car fragrance refill. You guys know I was waiting and waiting for car fragrance refills to go 75% off, and I didn't find a single one of them until literally like last week. Yeah, it was like last Thursday. I finally found 4 Mango Mai Tai, and this isn't a scent that I'm like through the roof excited and crazy about, but I don't care. I need them so that I have them, and I would only, well, I don't want to, I would prefer to pay the 75% off price tag. And I love my car fragrance refill, like the thing that you put these in. It's actually a donut. It's from like a couple years ago, I think, because I like love donuts and coffee, and I love it, and I feel like not a lot of people have it. I mean, maybe they do, I don't know, but I just like, it's something that I had, I feel like, before I even cared about Bath and Body Works that much, and before I was like a collector, not really a collector, but like before I hoarded a ton of stuff. Like I had it like for a while, so I love keeping it in my car, and I would rather use Bath and Body Works than buy like those tree ones or whatever. Okay, next is going to be, well, I'm gonna do so this is gonna be out of order now, but I want to do my minis haul. So I did do the online pickup in store, which I'm still very new to, but I'm learning. So I picked up 4 things. So I got the antibacterial hand spray and pumpkin cupcake. I sprayed this on my hands today in the store, and I'm so glad I have it. It smells amazing. It smells very like cinnamony, coffee, pumpkin. It's just the best like combination. So I picked up that. Then if you guys know my obsessions with these freaking lip oil things, I'm surprised I didn't get way more, but they're sour gummy and candy corn. So these are the 2 that they released for Halloween, and the mini sale was $2.95, and that's what I paid for these items. And then lastly is Vampire Blood, and this is the Diamond Shimmer Mist. I usually don't like Diamond Shimmer Mist, but this collection, like the 3 that go together, I just am in love with, and I want to have them in my collection. So I got it because that's like the best price point I'll get it at. Latte. Oh my gosh. So then, the most exciting part out of all of this, when I went to pick those up, I had to go to the front of the store because they wanted to check my ID or whatever, and I feel like the couple times that I've done this, latte. They're ridiculous. Bro, come here. Come here. Come on. So when I went to the front of the store, I saw this on the 75% off table. And this was literally right before we were about to leave to go to Ohio because my fiance decided to get a haircut at 10 a.m. So he held us up, and I took the car and went up to Bath and Body Works. And I'm so glad that I did because this find was like this is probably one of my favorite finds of SAS. Let me just show you what it is. It is a candle. It's a candle I don't have that I've always wanted, and I've almost bought because they did re-release it. This is Warm Apple Pie. So this is the packaging from 2021. I wasn't in love with this packaging, but the one for this year, it was an online exclusive, and this one might have been too. I think it was, but I don't really know. The one this year is an online exclusive, and it's like all clear, and it's like a 4th of July, like it's like a firework or something. It's kind of plain, and I feel like I didn't hear good reviews about it, but this one, I feel like I did hear good reviews. I mean, that was like literally a year ago, but when I smelled this, Oh my gosh, there's no way this isn't going to be a strong thrower. It has to be. It just smells so strong and so good. The notes on this are baked Granny Smith apple, melted brown sugar, flaky homemade crust. I am just so happy I found this for $6. I was so excited. So there's that. I'm so happy to have that in my collection now. And now we will move on to my Halloween haul. So I had some rewards, and as you guys know, the rewards thing changed on the 20th or something, I don't know, but they released a bunch of their Halloween stuff, so I just wanted to pick it up with my rewards. And yeah, and I also had some coupons. I've only used one 20% off, and then like the codes you can use online, so I do them for the online pickup in store. So I actually had 3 online codes for minis, free minis. Or no, 2. I had 2 online codes for the minis and then 1 physical coupon. So I had 2 codes, 1 coupon, so I got 3 things. So I will show you those first. So these were just with a coupon, not a reward. So I finished my set of my Diamond Shimmer Mist. So I got these before I got this one, and I was just gonna go ahead and get like the full set right off the bat, but pumpkin carving, I know there's like a whole debate on this, if it is actual pumpkin carving, the candle, because they don't have that in body care usually, or if it's just sweet cinnamon pumpkin, which they have had in body care. I am not a fan. I love pumpkin, I love coffee, I love anything fall related. Pumpkin is like my everything. I will eat it, smell like it, I don't care. I just don't like sweet cinnamon pumpkin. I don't have any candles in it. I don't have any body care in it. I don't like it. I might have a pocket back. That's about it. I don't know why. I don't like it at all. So I love this. So I don't think that it's sweet cinnamon pumpkin, but I'm not telling you that I've done like an up close and personal review. But I really wanted 2 of these because I wanted to use one now and save one. And I knew before I bought these that they were going to have the mini sale. And this one, I just can't. The purple, this is like the most gorgeous one. I don't know. These 2 are my favorites. This one might be my favorite as far as packaging. I think it is, because that green and purple, oh my gosh. So I got these with my coupons, my 2 codes, and my physical coupon, and then this was from the mini sale. So I will be using one of the pumpkin carvings this fall. Brew, latte. So if you know, when you place an online pickup in store order, you cannot just get the free item. So with those, I had to purchase something. So I did 2 separate orders with the 2 codes, and then my physical coupon, I didn't have to buy anything. So I only had to get 2 things to like get my free item. So I actually got 2 pocket backs, and the first one is Be the Rainbow cereal, which smells like Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch, whatever you want to say, some sort of cereal. It smells amazing. This packaging isn't my favorite, but it's so cute, and I like that it's pink. And then this one is Enchanted Candy Potion. I love this one. I'm super excited about this. And yeah, I paid $1.95 for these, which I never buy pocket backs really full price unless I really, really want them. But to pay $2 and get these 2 things, that's fine. Okay. Then these are my reward purchases. So I think I used the coupon with one of them, so like I didn't have to buy anything with my own money, because I already had the pocket back in my cart. So all this stuff was with a reward. So I know that the rewards are switching to like just body care, and I probably should have like got other stuff, but the only thing I ever really use rewards for is Single Wicks and body care. But you guys know that I've been trying to get Single Wicks out of my collection. I'm only letting myself buy ones that I really care about and I want, and that I don't think will come out in a 3-wick or whatever. So I only picked up 1 with my reward, even though I know that they're gonna change it and you'll only be able to get body care, which is what they said. But now that I'm saying that, I feel like somebody posted on Instagram that that's actually like not the truth and you can still get candles. I don't remember. I don't know. But the one I got, you can probably guess, is Spooky Cider Lane. This packaging is adorable. The little skeletons, I'm living for it. This has notes of bone-chilling bourbon, glazed apples, magical maple syrup, and voodoo vanilla. So I guess this is Cider Lane. I have never had Cider Lane because I wasn't into Bath & Body Works when they had it, I don't think. And it smells great. I also heard that it might be the Wicked Apple. Is that what it is? Wicked Apple? I don't know. I love Wicked Apple. I have that in a 3-wick, if that's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. So I needed this. I don't know if I'll probably burn it this year. I want to stop hoarding all of my candles that I love and that I want to keep forever because I want to enjoy them. And if we move sometime in the near future, like even a year from now, I'm going to have so many candles that I'm going to have to move. And this is one that I can enjoy now and be fine if it never comes back. I might, even if I love something, it's okay that it doesn't come back because they always release something new. Okay, now into the body care. So I'll show you first. This is a set I'm going to exchange. I can tell you that right now. So this is Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. Body cream, shower gel, and mist. I do love Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte, but I already have a full set in my collection right now. It smells good. I like pumpkin pecan waffles better. I know a lot of people don't like that one. This is amazing. This is so good, but I guarantee this will be at SAS for 75% off, and I just would rather, I'm just going to exchange it. Yeah, so I just got it for now, and then whenever they release the new stuff, I will exchange this set. It does smell really good. I'm not saying it doesn't, but I just don't need it. Okay, then I got Enchanted Candy Potion. This one's a little bit disappointing to me, I'm not even gonna lie. It's just nothing special. This was supposed to be Pink Fairy Gumdrop, I believe, in body care. I don't have that candle. I've never had that candle. I was worried that this was going to smell like Sugar Coated from the Canada Exclusives. Not worried because I love that one. But I thought for sure that's what it was. It has notes of spellbinding sugar, bewitched berries, and whipped pixie dust. I can tell you right now, this is not Sugar Coated. It has a different element in it. A more perfumey, but like, there's something different about it. It's not whipped berry meringue. It's not boardwalk taffy. It's not cotton candy clouds. There is something different about this. I don't want to say it's disappointing, and I'm disappointed because I'm not. I don't know why I said that. But I don't know. It's different. It's just not that different, maybe. I don't know. This isn't I think I'm going to hold on to this until next year just because I really want to use my Wicked Vanilla Woods. I'm honestly debating exchanging this set for Wicked Vanilla Woods. I already have the shower gel bubble bath thing that they did last year and then the mist, but I don't have the cream. And I was going to get the cream, but now I just think I need a full new set because the packaging this year is amazing. It's better than last year's. And I smelled it in store. I put it on my hand in the whole drive to Ohio. Well, not the whole drive to Ohio, but after I left, no, I got this at a different time. Whatever day I sprayed it on my hand, the whole drive, wherever I was going or whatever, the whole drive, I smelled it on the back of my hand and it was so strong. And I'm like, this is amazing. It smells so good. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on if I do an exchange. Try to be transparent with you guys. And then lastly is Into the Night. I don't need this. I don't want this. This is going to be another exchange. I got just the mist because I said that I wanted to keep the Denim and Daisies mist because I really like the packaging. So I was going to use this with the Denim and Daisies body cream and shower gel to do an exchange for also something else. But I might honestly just exchange the whole Denim and Daisies. I don't know. One of you guys commented and said just try it. Give it a try. Don't exchange it yet. But even if I did enjoy it, I don't know. It could be another one of Cozy Sunday Morning where I just fall in love with it and I'm like, wow, did this surprise me? So maybe I'll try it once. I just don't think it's going to be anything special to me. It just, I don't know, I'm not excited about it at all. So this is the only set that I'm going to keep, and then the candle. So I will keep you guys updated on what I do with this. Let me go check on my dogs. Latte? That's okay. So my dog's really weird. She sits on the back of the couch and looks out the window and will eat flies that land on the window. It's weird. Okay. Now I'm going to move on to what I picked up today. So I went in the store today. Reason being is that I wanted to do an exchange. So I took in 5 candles. I told you guys before, I get embarrassed, I get awkward when I do exchanges. I feel awful. I don't mean to like abuse the policy. All the candles that I ever exchange are brand new, never burned. And yes, they do tend to be the 75% off candles, but it's because I do it to myself where I buy ridiculous quantities of them and then I find out that I'm like, I don't really care for this, and I have like 3 of them in backup, which I still continue to do, so I don't know. But the policy is changing in September, I think September 14th. If they're okay with me doing it now, I'm going to do it now before I can't anymore. And so I hope I don't like offend anybody or upset anybody, but I did take in 5 candles to exchange just to do something today, just to give me something to be excited about and to get rid of some of my candles and exchange them for ones that I would be more excited about. And not only because like I do exchange summery ones, well, the ones that I have been exchanging, they have been summery ones for fall ones, and it's not just because we're going into fall. It's one, because fall and winter are my favorite. Well, fall is my favorite season. I love warm scents. I love sweet gourmand. That's my favorite type of scent to have. Fruity scents and clean scents are kind of like a one done move on. And I have learned that. I'm trying to like figure out what I want my collection to be, what I like to burn. So I'm going to try and remember what candles I exchanged, but I can't make any promises. Hold on. Why are you barking? Why? Okay. So sorry, guys. I just don't know why they're barking. Okay, moving on. So, I took in 5 candles to exchange, but I did make a purchase. So, here's my receipt. All right. So, I had first off, I was just going to do the 5 exchanges. That was it. Then, as I was looking at the candle wall, I see a little red square on the like counter by where the candle holders are at the bottom. And it was a $3 Gentle Gel hand soap coupon. I didn't get one of those. But I put it in my pocket and I was like, okay, one, thank you to whoever left that. But I was like, do I really need a hand soap? It's still $3. I've gotten them way cheaper than that before, but I could get a fall one. Do I really need fall ones? I don't know. Like all these thoughts went through my head and I'm like, I'll just go, after I get all my candles, I'll go look and see if there's any that I want. So I found one and I picked pumpkin apple. So this is something that I had a 3-wick of it last fall. Burned it, enjoyed it. I used it when I studied. But in the hand soap, this smells great, and I didn't get it in a 3-wick this year. I don't think I need it. It doesn't make me excited, but the hand soap does. And also, I was going to get Girlfriend in the hand soap, but this is so stupid, but it was priced at $7.50, and this is priced at $8.50. So I'm like, I'm saving even more money by paying $3 for this versus a dollar cheaper of a product. So that's why I got it. There's also like pumpkin cupcake in this line, strawberry pound cake. But this is the one that I was like, I love this red. It's so pretty and it's simplistic with the leaves. I was very excited about this. And then I wondered, I was like, that 20% off coupon is literally going to expire this weekend. I work a lot after tomorrow. So I was like, should I just use it with this hand soap? I know I literally bought nothing else, but should I just use it because I'm not going to use it otherwise? And I still have 2 more codes to use online for the 20% off. So I was like, I forgot there's something that I was looking for. And you guys have heard me talk about this before. Pumpkin pecan waffles in the car fragrance refill has been my ultimate car fragrance refill. It is so strong. It lasts months and months and months and months. and I probably didn't need 3 of them, but the deal is 3 for $10. So I was like, okay, if they have pumpkin pecan waffles, I will think more about using my 20% off, because then I'm getting 3 for $8. So I used my 20% off, and I got 3 of these and the hand soap. And I'll just tell you now what happened. So when the gentleman did my exchange and then scanned the coupon, something must have happened. And I don't know, I feel like this stuff always happens to me. Like, something weird always happens. I actually, well, there goes that one. My total for 3 refills and a soap was $4.50. So it took me a minute, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. $4.50. These are originally $4.50. And like, how did I get 3 of them in a soap? And I was like all these thoughts are going through my head. I'm like, did they ring up 75% off? Like, I'm so confused. Then I realized that when he did the exchange, it took 20% off the candles that I exchanged for. So I got a really good deal. And they were not, my total should have not been $4. It should have been like $8, $9, $10 and some change. But yeah, so super happy. I feel bad, but I'm super happy that I decided last minute that I was gonna get these refills. So yeah, I feel bad, but what do I do? Okay, now getting into the candles. So I know I exchanged sage and mint or whatever. No. Beach mint. Whatever. I said it smelled like soy sauce. I don't remember what that candle was. Beach, sage, and mint. Yeah, that's what it is. That one. I exchanged ocean driftwood because I literally have like 5 of those. Lime, whatever the lime one is. I've burned that before. I've had it in empties. I just have an extra one of that one. Kiwi passion fruit. I have like 4 of those. I exchanged one of those. And then lastly, I don't remember. Probably another like fresh one. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I literally can't remember which one it was. I don't know, but I exchanged 5. So I'm going to show you what I got. So the one that I knew, this is the one I knew for sure that I was going to pick up. This is pumpkin carving. So Halloween packaging. Like I said, I have Wicked Apple and a 3-wick, but that's the only Halloween one I have. So I wanted a second one, and I do want to burn this fall. I don't want to hoard it, but this wax is like super bright, colorful. Love it. The lid is super pretty. This has notes of freshly carved pumpkin, spiced pumpkin seeds, and smooth brown sugar. A lot of people refer to this as pumpkin guts. I know Bonnie does. It's literally pumpkin. It's like the true pumpkin. It smells so good. Girlfriend, along with like this packaging, is kind of like the same theme. The wax is like literally this bright purple with some green in it, in the label. I don't love Girlfriend. I'm okay that I have it in a mini because this is just a mini and it's pretty and whatever, but I didn't need it in a 3-wick. I wouldn't have been as excited about it. So I decided to look around and pick other things instead of getting Girlfriend. So I just got 1 pumpkin carving. I also debated on getting 2 of those, but one that I got this was the last one I picked up, and I was so back and forth. I'm like, which one do I get? Which one do I get as my last one? I need to like think long and hard about this. And weirdly enough, I picked up Cactus Blossom. So I had Cactus Blossom a while ago. I got it at SAS for $6, and I ended up exchanging it because I just thought it was like mediocre, like it was okay. But I feel like a lot of people live by this candle. They love it. It's a perfumey scent, which I do love. This has notes of desert cactus flower petals, fresh sparkling citrus, and warm vanilla coconut. It literally smells just like a really, really good perfume. I like this packaging better than the one that I had. It was like a more transparent glass that was also pink. But I just didn't like it then, but I'm excited to have it now. I also don't know if it had to do with like the 90-degree weather that we had today and that we've been having, that I was like, I'm picking up all fall scents that like I'm not gonna be able to get through all of these this year. There's no way, because I have a ton in my backstop. So I wanted one that I could kind of burn whenever, and this just seemed like a good one. Out of the White Barn collection, this was the one that I was like, that would be really nice to have. That's pretty much what I thought. Okay. One that I picked up because of Tina Marie. This is Cuddle Weather. This has notes of warm gingerbread tea, cinnamon shortbread, and a cozy blanket. This does smell really good. It smells like it's different. I wouldn't say it's like gingerbread latte, like that body care was like super strong and sweet. And I mean, it's gingerbread tea. It's different, clearly. But it smells like a lighter potpourri. It doesn't smell light, but just like potpourri is so strong that I feel like it's just like a toned down version of that. It's amazing. It's not something that I think I would have got if there wasn't hype with it, and you guys know how I am with that. The packaging's just like all right, white wax. But I'm very excited to have this in my collection and to burn this. Like, this is just something, I usually go for the sweet ones in the fall, and this is one that's like sweet but spicy, but like not too crazy. Okay, next. This is pumpkin spice latte. So I wasn't gonna get this one. I kept trying to put it back and I'm like, I just can't. I just need this. So this has notes of pumpkin pie spice, freshly brewed espresso, homemade whipped cream, and sprinkling of cinnamon sugar. So I know I said I don't love cinnamon. It just has to be done tastefully. It has to be done, like it has to just mesh. If it is like all in your face, I can't, like, I don't know. It really depends. If it's done with like the perfect ratio, we're good. I love coffee scents. I already have one of these in that white packaging with like the orange, and I don't know, there's like something in the middle of it, a leaf or a pumpkin, or I don't remember. But I do like this packaging. It looks like a spider web or like cracked glass or something. It's really cute. It just smells like coffee. So I'm excited to burn one of these. I'll probably hold on to the other one. I'll probably hold on to this one because it's the newer one. But yeah, I love this candle. I thought about getting the other one that's in this collection. Well, I think there's multiple, but my store only had this one and that plum one, and I feel like a lot of people were hyping up the plum one. I kept smelling it and I was just not vibing with it. It was like, it has like a note of apple. It's like apple, plum, and cinnamon or something. It's just nothing special to me. I wasn't excited and I didn't want to get it. The last one that I exchanged for is one that I had thought about getting a couple different times. I know this has been around for a while, but I just feel like I've been hearing like a lot of good reviews about it, and a lot of people say it's like just a staple, and I don't have it in my collection. I don't think I've never had it. So this is White Pumpkin, and I'm a sucker for the White Barn packaging as always. I love the simplicity. Gingered white pumpkin, caramel glaze, and warm blended spices. So this is like pumpkin carving, but with a ton more spice. It still smells like that authentic, true pumpkin, like pumpkin puree, like Libby's pumpkin out of the can, or literally just like carving pumpkins, but with like a ton of spice. And it's not just cinnamon spice. I don't want you guys to think I don't like cinnamon, because I do. It's just, I don't know, some of these candles, like, I think sweet cinnamon pumpkin really just like pushes me away from it. But this has like definitely other spices in it, not just cinnamon. So very excited about this. Okay, so that is all. Sorry, I keep getting like these things, my pop-ups on my phone. So that is all for that. Now I'm going to move on to what I got in Ohio. So I'll show you the first thing that's just kind of like random. So this is the In the Stars body lotion. If you guys saw, I've been slowly piecing together my In the Stars. I got the Fine Fragrance Mist, I think like in my last haul, and then the first thing that I got was the moisturizing body wash. That was like a couple weeks ago. So now I have the lotion and I'm very excited about it. Oh, it smells so good. So I'm super happy that I found that at 75% off. So, in this bag, we have some tester candles. I know. So, when I went to the concert, it was in Columbus, Ohio. Long story short, and this is, I'm sorry, I feel like I should know this guy's name. So, gentleman, guy, whatever you want to, I feel like, I don't know, gentleman's like too proper. So this guy on Instagram, I was scrolling through like the not For You page, oh my gosh, like the recommended, whatever, the suggested tab, is that what they call it? Something like that. And there's like usually Bath and Body Works on mine. Like I see like the new candles and people's like reviews and yada yada yada. Well, somebody posted the tester candles, and I don't know if he like tagged it or whatever. I saw that it was in Ohio, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I don't know if I never like connected two and two, but I was just like, wait, I'm going to Ohio. I'm like, I wonder where this store's at. So I commented on, and like it was shared by like Bath and Body is Life, or like, I don't know, some like bigger account. Like this guy wasn't like a bigger account, but somebody like shared it, so that's like also kind of how I found it. So I commented on his post and I said, can I ask you like where's this at? I'm going to Ohio this weekend, yada yada yada. He DM'd me on Instagram. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try and comment his name or like tag it down below or whatever. He DM'd me and said what mall it was at. And I was like, thank you so much. I put it in my GPS, and it was like 20 minutes. It was like 8 miles or something, but their traffic there is ridiculous. So it was like 20 minutes away, this mall that had this test store. And at first I kind of thought it was like all of Columbus had the test store stuff, but I'm glad I didn't assume that, because that's not true. The sales associate at this mall said that it's the only one in the area, and then there's some like sporadic throughout. I think there's one in Atlanta, Georgia, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know where the other ones are. But I can't believe that me, small YouTuber, like newer to the Bath and Body Works community, like just, I don't know, trying to like build my collection. Not really, I'm not trying to like build it anymore, but it has a collection and like really enjoys this stuff. I can't believe I made it to a test store and got these items. So this is also an exchange. I exchanged 5 candles. Again, I knew that the test store was there clearly, and I just am not I went to that concert. We spent so much money. Like to us, it's a lot of money. We like budgeted for it and like tried to save and everything, but I was just not in the place to like shell out. I mean, candles were on sale for $13.50, $13.25, whatever it was, and it had a 20% off coupon, but still that would have been like at least $50, $60. Why would I do that if they were, like, I probably would have, but they were okay with me exchanging. They were completely okay with it. I kept apologizing. After I checked out, they were like, just so you know, the exchange policy is going to change in September. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but thank you for letting me do it now. I don't know. It kind of like got awkward, because I'm like, I know, but that's why I asked, like, are you okay that I do this exchange? And she's like, oh my gosh, yeah. And then at the end, it was kind of like, ugh. So let's get into it. So the first one that I picked up is pumpkin mint milkshake. This is such an odd one. This is vanilla ice cream, mint chips, and pumpkin pie spices. So a lot of people were like back and forth on this, on how they thought it was going to be. And I did see some reviews, and people said you didn't really get the mint, or like they could have like left that out, or whatever they said. And I will try to do like a more in-depth review when I do burn this, whenever that may be. I cannot make any promises, but let me just smell it and tell you guys what I smell. Okay. The mint is not that overpowering. It's a subtle mint. You do smell it though. The pumpkin spice, you smell it. I would say that the pumpkin spice and the mint are pretty equal to each other. You do get the heavy, strong vanilla creaminess. It's literally what it says. Pumpkin mint milkshake. It smells like the creamy vanilla sweetness of a milkshake, but you get pumpkin, spice, and mint. But it's so weird because it just, like, when I saw this before I went and I had it like in mind, I almost forgot this one. I almost forgot to pick it up. I would have been so mad at myself. But I mean, if you wouldn't, I don't know. If you can't smell them, like, they're not strong enough that you're like, oh my gosh, what is that? Like, is there a mint in that? Like, if you just smelled it and thought it was just like a milkshake candle, like a fall milkshake candle, like, even if you said like cinnamon apples, like, it almost smells like that too, kind of. I don't know, I'm making it confusing. The mint is not overpowering at all. It's like a subtle hint of it. Okay, this is why I didn't want to do a full different review, because my opinions are just my opinions. Okay, this is the one I like wanted probably second to most. Like, this one was like second choice. But this was the last one on the table. I'm so glad I went because literally there was no more. This is blueberry cotton candy. This has notes of ripe Maine blueberries, spun sugar, and vanilla. This is different than blueberry pie. This is different than blueberry sugar. This is different from blueberry maple pancakes. It literally smells like enchanted candy potion with blueberries. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that till right now. That's literally what it smells like. Because that's like a cousin to cotton candy clouds. That's why. Literally what it smells like. I think some people said that you don't really get the cotton candy note. It's not very strong, whatever. Like I said, I haven't burned it. We know that. These are new. But you definitely get blueberry cotton candy. Blueberry and cotton candy. Okay, next. This is toasted coconut cookie. This has notes of toasted coconut flakes, vanilla cookies, and sprinkle of cocoa powder. So this one I was kind of like about because I felt like it was going to smell like toasted coconut eclair, which does have like a chocolate note, I believe, or what's the other coconutty one? There's another coconut one. Like a gourmand coconut. I have it and I can picture the packaging, but I can't think of what it is. I thought it was going to be one like I already had. But it's different. I don't want to be like they're different because they're just different, but the coconut is extremely strong. The toasted coconut. It's not like a creamy coconut colada type of coconut. It is definitely toasted coconut. Like, one of my favorite things are those little coconut macaroons. Love those. But I wouldn't really say, oh, this has cocoa powder in it. I need to compare the notes to my other one. Maybe I'll do, there's an idea. Maybe I'll do a comparison between this one, the eclair one, now that I know that this one has cocoa powder, and whatever the other one is that I cannot think of. I have those two, and then this one, and maybe I can just like compare them for you guys. Let me know if you want that. Because I'm sure if you guys are super interested in this, you're probably looking for it on Mercari, and I want you guys to like be educated about before you make that purchase. One, because Mercari is just like not reliable. People's mail stuff, it gets broken all the time. But if you guys want me to do like an in-depth review, like I'll even burn them for you if you really want me to give you like the best review, just so you know, because buying on Mercari, it is just charged way too much. I just am not getting the cookie. And I don't want to say like I'm not getting that sweet gourmand. I am. I feel like cookie is like Bath & Body Works does their cookie a certain way. And I'm just not getting that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's more of like an ice cream. It just doesn't smell like cookies. And I don't know if I'm really even getting that cocoa powder. I mean, it's just a sprinkle. It's literally just like toasted coconut flakes. But like those coconut macaroons, if you know what I'm talking about. I used to always get them at the, wait a minute. I just got cookie on that sniff. I'm sorry, I feel like I don't really do reviews, but I got cookie on that sniff. Smelled like a Mary cookie. Okay. This is toasted coconut cookie. And I'm gonna move on. Okay. 2 more. Vermont Sweetest Maple Candy. This has notes of Vermont maple syrup, toasted almonds, and sea salt. Sorry, my allergies, like this is probably, this is hard. This smells like butterscotch, like those butterscotch candies. But I know salted butterscotch is also a candle that came out for this fall, so I don't want to confuse you guys. This is not that same candle at all. I could also do a comparison between that and this if you want me to, or literally whatever. If I have it, I'll do the comparison. It smells like, you know what it smells like? It smells like the Candy Kitchen. If you've ever been to like Ocean City, or maybe I think Virginia Beach has it too. It smells like the Candy Kitchen, and I want to say that because I think they have a maple fudge in there. I think they do a maple fudge. I've never had it, but that's what it smells like. It smells like the Candy Kitchen. I really like that. It's so different. Like it's nothing like I have already. This is very, very different. There's like one note in there I feel like I can't put my finger on. I wouldn't say you really smell almond. And sea salt, I feel like, I don't know. I just get Candy Kitchen. I hope that's like, I mean, I think their maple fudge, I've literally never had it, so I don't know why I think I know this stuff, but I think it has walnuts in it, and maybe that's like the almond that I'm kind of like, oh, that's why it smells like that, because there's walnuts in that fudge, I think, and there's almonds in this. This is really good. This is different. If you want something that's different, get this one. The other ones, I feel like they're kind of like spin-offs. Pumpkin Mint Milkshake is its own. But yeah, I feel like toasted coconut cookie, you probably don't need. Blueberry cotton candy, oh, you might need that one because it's very different. This one I feel like kind of smells like the ones that I have. That's why I really want to do a review on that. And then the one that I was most excited for, this is apple macchiato. So this has notes of Washington spiced apples, hint of cinnamon, caramel drizzle, and frothed milk. It always messes me up when there's like 4 set notes instead of 3. So macchiato, coffee. That's one of the reasons I was super excited. There is no coffee in this. So there's frothed milk, which goes in coffee, hint of cinnamon, caramel drizzle. Like those are all things you can put with coffee, but there's no actual coffee note. And then obviously the Washington spiced apples. So this is the only one that has like a plaid type of lid, a textured lid. All the other ones just have regular copper lids. So let's smell this one. Okay, what does this smell like? You don't get a coffee note when you smell it. This smells like something that we've had. It smells like pumpkin apple. Hold on, let me smell the hand soap because it's here. Okay. Wait, is this? Is this Wicked Apple? Let me see if I can find that one. Real quick. Oh. Okay. I have Wicked Apple here. Okay. Let's see. So I would say, compared to pumpkin apple, I feel like this is more of like a Granny Smith or like a Red Delicious apple. This smells like Granny Smith. This smells like a green tart apple. But so does this. This smells, I don't want to say stronger. So the reason that I thought this was because this has caramel drizzle and this has creepy caramel drizzle. The notes on this one, just so you know, are ghostly green apple, creepy caramel drizzle, and vicious vanilla bean, where this one is Washington spiced apples, hint of cinnamon, caramel drizzle, and frothed milk. This has a much stronger green apple. Like, super overpowering. Like, you really don't even get caramel when you smell it on cold. Not that much. This one, you get more caramel. But it's like more amped up than a just regular caramel apple because that's cinnamon. Like, this smells like a hot cider. Like apple cider, like hot apple cider. If you took, I'm sorry, I hope this like somewhat makes sense. If you took hot apple cider, put some frothed milk in it, which I've never done before. What else was I gonna say? And like some pumps of vanilla, like, and made it into a drink. I don't know if you can make macchiato without coffee. I don't think you can. But if you made like the apple cider, like the coffee part, took a caramel macchiato, took out the coffee and put in apple cider. That's this candle. Okay, I think I nailed that one. Okay, I hope that made somewhat of sense to you guys. Please comment below if you have any questions, any follow-ups that you want me to say. Please let me know, though, if you're looking to buy one of these on Mercari, which I'm going to actually, like, look after this video and see what price they're going for, because I'm sure it's ridiculous. Please let me know if you really want to buy one. Whatever you want me to do, I will try to explain to the best of my ability so you know if you're getting your money's worth, if it's something that's different, if it's something you could do without. Let me know. I will do whatever comparison that I can with what I have in my collection, or if I have to go in store and do an exchange to compare one that's in store, I don't care. I'll do whatever. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.